Daddy a fool.
Yeah,
that's my plate? Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool.
Roundy. Hey, love is everything.
The boy is mine.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey everybody. Good morning. Vote, vote, vote. Oh, good morning, Rowenta. Hey, how are you? Good morning, Aisha. Gangstar. Good morning, Francoise. Good morning, Gangstar. I was a gangstar at my own chat. Good morning. IVS, D-Rut. Good morning. Hi, Erica. Hi, Camila. Hi, Rowenta. All the way in South Africa. Good morning, South Africa. Good morning. Good morning, Sweden. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. We are global up in here. Twisted Sister. Good morning, sis. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Miss Brader's Life. What's going on? Hi, Miss SWV. Hello. 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 Victoria, Netta, NCA&T. Guys, if a friend comes in and just make sure to say good morning because we're going to do this reaction and I may not see everyone. So just give everyone a warm welcome that drops into the chat, please. Good morning, Miss Mabes, NCA&T. Anisha, Mastermind, good morning. Good morning, ladies. How's everybody doing? If you're on the replay, good morning, good evening. Hello, hit the like button for me, okay? Let's get into it because we don't have a whole lot of time today. I got to get down to business, okay? Guys, we're gonna skip around, but Keesha dropped a video, and I don't know what in the snaggletooth she is talking about, but we're gonna get to that part in a second. But homegirl got it twisted. But maybe she knows the key. I'm sure she knows the keys better than us. But at the end of the day, girl, if I was a key, I would be mad.
Daddy a fool. that's my plate? Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool.
Okay. Let's get into it. Let's get into this reaction. Oh, okay, here we go. Let me stop playing with these memes. You guys know I love a good meme. Okay, get your coffee, guys. Good morning. Get your coffee. Um, where is my overlay? Where's my good overlay? Okay. Uh, well, okay, let's see. Is this gonna work? Okay. Share. Um, is this it? Full-time boss? Oh, okay. Yes, full-time boss. Okay. Yes, full-time boss. Okay. Okay, she's a full-time boss. Let's go. Bam.
So I want the floating shelves mounted without
Ooh.
the bracket. So I talked to someone. I also want to talk to someone to come in and get
So
the
the vlog starts off. Keesha is in the middle of talking as per usual and telling us what's going on. I had the speed too fast, so let's go.
Okay, guys. So I just talked to someone, hired someone to come and do some things in the kitchen. Well, two different people. For one, I'm not liking this mounted thing. It just doesn't look aesthetically pleasing in this kitchen. It just looks a little tacky like. So I want the floating shelves mounted without the bracket. So I talked to someone.
Floating shelves are floating. So those, you are right. Those are not floating shelves. And if you guys look at those shelves are not centered. That would have got on my nerves. That would have got all the way on my nerves. Those shelves are not centered. And I mean, they look just fine. They match what's in the pantry. I mean, look, I don't have to live there. That's not my house. She says she calls them floating shelves. Those are not floating shelves. That's the shelf with a bracket. So she actually wants floating shelves, which I don't know. She said it's not as aesthetically pleasing as she would like for it to be. Okay, Miss Shishi Poo Poo, did you pay your apartment complex back yet?
I also want to talk to someone to come in and get these things, can't even think right now, out the frames out, and I want matte black frames. Now and then I'm gonna have someone come and repaint the entire kitchen. I know you guys you probably can't really see it on camera, so I don't know, just bear with me. Hold on.
Stop it, Nina.
I don't like the color of the kitchen paint. Like, I think it needs to be, hold on, maybe it'll be better if I show you over here. So I may not have the house reframed, but as long as everything else is done, I'll still do the full house tour.
When she's saying reframed, so I think she's talking about changing the trim out from the windows, because there is no way that you are taking windows out to reframe windows. That doesn't even make sense unless you're buying new windows. So I think in Keesha talk, let me talk Key for a second. I think what she means is trim, because she wants black trim around her windows. Why they just can't paint them black, I don't know, but she says that they need to be reframed. Framing out a window is actually where they actually install the window. That's the window frame. And I don't think she means that. I think she means the trim around the frame of the window, but I'm not sure. This woman I have no idea.
During November, I don't want aesthetic wise, the kitchen, master bathroom have to be almost in tip-top shape. But depending on how much the frame costs, because to be honest, wouldn't we need to reframe the entire house? Because we have like all the mirrors in the kitchen and then the mirrors over there. But maybe we can start off small and just have them reframe the kitchen and then work our way up until.
It's like, what are you talking about? Reframe. When you frame a house, that's actually when you're building on the foundation. The framing of the house, when builders refer to framing a house, that is the actual initial structure that they build on top of the foundation. The framing is the bones. It's like the skeleton, if you will. So what are you talking about?
The other rooms. Well, really, those rooms don't really matter as much.
It's like, why are you coming to talk about something you know nothing about what you're talking about? Just speak plain. Y'all, I just want my I want the trims, I want everything to match up, and I want it to be black. Just say it. Just point to it. If you don't know how to say it, point to it. Because clearly you don't know how to say it. Just point to it, sis.
Right now. But anyway, we gotta have someone come out and give a quote and then reframe our fridge area.
Girl, she's like
mini
like
fridge
5.
area. And yeah, so those mini projects should
She
be
can't
taking
talk.
place over the next week, cross fingers. And I know for a fact I'm getting great service because these are from reputable people who have already worked with people who I personally know.
These are some reputable people who worked with reputable people that I already know. Wasn't that Ray? Wasn't Ray sent over by a friend of a friend or a friend? Huh? It's not that they're not reputable. You're probably hard to work with because you don't even know how to speak. Frame the fridge. So she wants to put a frame box around the fridge, but aren't there windows there? How can you frame the fridge that sits in front of a window? That doesn't make any sense. Well, it's called bad. She's not well educated. She's not able to articulate her thoughts concisely. And that is a sign of poor education. I don't care where she went to school. I don't care. I don't know if she has a diploma from Spelman or not. I've never seen a video of her walking at the graduation. Have you guys? I've never seen that. I don't know. I'm not. I've never seen a diploma. I've never seen a graduation walk. I've never seen a gown. I've never seen anything. But she's not able to concisely get out of her brain through her lips what she's thinking. And that is not a good sign. She's always talking strange. So she wants built-ins. Sis, did you guys ever see that movie, Nell? The lady who lived in the forest and was like Chickapay. Chickawana, the Jodie Foster. If you've never seen it, just Google Nell. She is a woman. I think this is based on a true story. I don't know. Somehow she ended up living in the forests of North Carolina, and she had some sort of strange language that included a lot of pointing, and that's it. Okay, let's keep going. Keesha ended up at Target, guys. We're not going to get all up into that because there's really not a lot to see. If you want to see a good Target ratchet fest, watch my video from yesterday when the Jacksons of Atlanta decided to go with wigs, empathy bellies, and booty shorts on, and 2 sets of twins. Okay.
Well,
So we're gonna skip ahead. They're getting ready to leave.
I thought that was a rug.
Yeah, that would have.
Dang.
That would have blended in.
Y'all, this don't make no sense.
This was weird.
Child, I'm
Hold
about to say
on.
this would have been perfect. Let's not put so much emphasis on gender. Okay, babe, but let's not put so much emphasis on genders of what belong, because boys and girls can all play with things that make them happy.
Oh, yeah, they would.
I don't understand what's going on. You're talking about some rugs, and then she makes some sort of statement about not putting so much emphasis on gender and that boys and girls should be able to play with what they want. When you have another baby, why don't you do that? Okay. You go genderless, you go gender neutral. That's your business. If people want to identify the gender of their baby, they sat and cooked a baby for 10 months, or they're getting ready to spend $1 million raising up another human. And if they want to make it as gender specific as they want to or as gender neutral as they want to, that's their business. And just like you don't like to be told what to do, because you say this in your little Easter speeches almost every day, you don't like to be told what to do. Why in the world are you telling people what to do with their kids? Huh? Can you explain?
I thought that was a rug. Yeah, that would have.
I don't know what she's eating, some M&Ms or something. I don't know, but girl. So she said she went into Target to get one thing.
I came in here to get an extra curtain and an extra rod. My mama was here for moral support, and she just led me down a dark alley. It don't make no sense. I just went, huh? Hey, how are you? I know. Careful.
Okay. Let's
We
keep
parked
going,
here,
guys.
so we don't
Keisha's
gotta go far. Thank you so much. Oh yes. Thank you. Thank you. Hey y'all, happy Thursday. I am on my way to Publix. Y'all. Oh, I gotta take this jacket off. Cause I like to have my heat on.
a whole mess.
Yes, I do have my heat on. And I have my seat warmers on. And yes, I have been tested and several times, and I'm not anemic. I don't know why. I just don't get it. But anyways, I went to my dentist appointment. Y'all know y'all should be going to y'all dentist.
Okay, hold on before we get to this.
If you don't go to your
Hold on before we get to this. Guys, make sure to vote in the poll. We have 122 that have voted. Does Keesha think the keys are dumb, stupid, underprivileged, all of the above? Okay. Right now, 6% of you say underprivileged. She thinks y'all poor. She thinks y'all po. Okay. Guys, go ahead and hit that like button. Okay. We got 182 and we have 42 likes. That's not even if you voted, go ahead and make sure that you hit that like button. If you can vote, you can hit the like button. So go ahead. Come on. It's 6% underprivileged, 6% stupid, 7% dumb. Now it's 7% underprivileged, 6% stupid, 7% dumb, and 80% all of the above. And you're going to understand why. We have 132 that have voted and we still have 64 likes. Interesting. Okay. Well, if that's how y'all feel, let's keep going.
your dentist. I know most of y'all have not been to the dentist since you were kids. Cause I was just talking
let's
to
just let's just play that back. Listen to this assumption she made.
Y'all. Oh, I gotta take this jacket off. Cause I like to have my heat on in my car. Yes, I do have my heat on. And I have my seat warmers on. And yes, I have been tested and several times, and I'm not anemic. I don't know why. I just don't get it. But anyways, I went to my dentist appointment. Y'all know y'all should be going to y'all dentist, or find you a dentist if you don't go to your dentist. I know most of y'all have not been to the dentist since you were kids.
Who has not been to the dentist since they were a kid? Who hasn't been to the dentist since they were a kid? I don't know what in the snaggletooth community this woman has, what in the ratchet, no job, no benefits, no money. Who doesn't go and get their teeth cleaned? Who doesn't go and get a cavity taken care of? Who is not taking care of? Who is not handling business? What in the snaggle mouth type of people do you know? Who do you know who told you that they have not been to the dentist since they were a kid? What in the backwoods friend do you have?
They're like, oh, I'm about to go to the dentist. I'm like, going to the dentist? No, not going to the dentist like that, but they were like, oh, this is my first time going in a while. And I said, oh, what's a while?
I feel like that's a lie. Okay. I know y'all say Keesha lies all the time. I feel like that's a lie because you should be able to remember this story that you're trying to tell us. And you're very sketchy on details. I don't understand. Keesha, girl, you're weird.
I said who it was, but I was talking to someone recently. But anyways, I went to my dentist appointment. Y'all know y'all should be going to y'all dentist, or find you a dentist if you don't go to your dentist. I know most of y'all have not been to the dentist since you were kids. Because I was just talking to someone recently. I'm not gonna say who it was.
That was just such a gross assumption. I know most of y'all hadn't been. Girl, you're almost 30 years old. You're trying to say that people have not gone since they were on their parents' insurance. Is that what you're trying to say? So you must know a lot of non-working ass people like your man Jeremy, someone who doesn't have benefits and someone who does not care about themselves. All they care about is what they're wearing, not not their physical and their dental health.
But I was talking to someone recently and they're like, oh, I'm about to go to the dentist. I'm like, going to the dentist? No, not going to the dentist like that, but they were like, oh, this is my first time going in a while. And I said, oh, what's a while? And they were like, since I was a child. I was a child. So yes.
Child? That doesn't even make any sense.
Y'all go to the dentist. Y'all need to make sure you are maintaining your gum health, your teeth, and all that other good stuff. So make sure.
Some people have reasons why they don't like to go to the dentist. They had some sort of scare. They had some sort of trauma. They feel a way about the dentist. And but Keesha, I don't know what kind of poverty-stricken backwoods friends you got over there. That is a whole mess. And your friend hopefully still has their teeth. That is nasty. I almost feel like it was Jeremy low-key. I feel like you're trying to tell us that Jeremy hadn't been to the dentist because we know he don't have any insurance, okay? We know. He walks around looking like he got bad breath and he drinks all that alcohol. So I don't know what you were trying to tell us, sis, but you got to make up a better story.
But anyways, y'all, I had an amazing appointment with my dentist. Well, really my dental hygienist, because we were talking, like we got into a little chit chat, and because she was like, "Oh, how have you been? Da, da, da. What you been up to?" And I was like, "Oh, I just got back from out of the country." And she was like, "Oh, where'd you go?" And I was like, "St. Martin." And she was like,
St. Martin.
She was like,
St.
Martin.
Martin.
My husband were, deliberating about whether or not we wanted to go to St. Martin or St. Lucia. And I was like, what? Well, I'm your girl. What questions do you have? I've been to both.
Why does she use, I know she loves paternity court, but why does she use so much legal terminology? We were deliberating. We were having a conversation. Keesha, you using legal terminology will never make you a lawyer. Do you understand? You are guilty of using legal terminology inappropriately. Talk like a regular person. Stop talking like you watch way too much TV.
I'll tell you my experience. So in the end, they're going to St. Martin. But anyways, we were also talking about something else. Wait, my lighting is kind of funky over there. We were also talking about something else. So it kind of like put it on my heart to like say something, because I remember she was saying that, because we got into like the talks of like going to different countries and experiences. Because I was telling her like we've been going to a lot of the Caribbean places in Mexico, but we have not went anywhere else. So next year, me and Babe have already sat down and started talking about the countries and places that we really want to visit. To just visit. So anyway, so she's been to a lot of the other places. So she was telling me about it, and like I said, we talked about the health system.
We take care of our teeth.
And got my lips chapped. Y'all know I just came in there. I feel like she put some Vaseline on.
Girl, your lips stay chapped.
Anyways, we started going into like she said she was watching something on Instagram the other day. It was a guy, because there's a milk shortage right now, formula shortage, and he was like giving a recipe for mothers to like make all natural ingredients for their kids, a great supplement, or even better supplement than the formula, blah blah blah.
You like the survey?
Like, we're chewing him out in the comments, going crazy. And I was like, that reminds me, because I had someone reach out to me a couple of weeks ago saying, hey Keesha, if you go to the store and you see the Enfamil or Similac, let me know.
Who in the world reached out to you to ask you for Similac and Enfamil? Can you stop lying? You don't even have a baby at home. Why? If someone asked me, just because I have a kid, you're going to ask me for, I would be like, look, sis, do you not have Google? Why in the world do you want me trolling around Atlanta looking for powder milk? You don't have the internet? You can't order some? Don't you run with some bougie people who have money? They should have plenty of money on a credit card or a debit card and order from whoever's got it and have it shipped to the house next day. Are you kidding me? Why are you asking some random chick who doesn't even have kids that age and who didn't even use Similac or Enfamil? That doesn't even make
And
sense.
I was like, hey, so, you know, can I make a suggestion? They were like,
I
yeah.
think Keesha is just
And
lying.
I
This is
said,
one of
'cause, you
these
know,
days
I
where
don't like
she
being
didn't have
told what to
anything to
do,
talk
so
about,
I try to be
and she
cognizant
just
of that.
starts running
Some
that
people that don't
yapper.
really mind it. Me personally, like, I really just don't like when people try to dictate
Okay.
how I move and when I move. So, anyways, I was
wait a
asking them, could
second.
I
You don't
suggest
like?
something
Hold
that I'm
on.
moving? And I said, because, you know, I don't like being told what to do, so I try to be cognizant of that. Some people, they don't really mind it. Me personally, like, I really just don't like when people try to dictate how I move and when I.
Oh, but you like to tell people what to do and how to do it, right? That's what you like to do. Because you wouldn't do something they shouldn't do it, right? That's what you do. Okay. Interesting. So you don't like it, but you like to do it to others.
I move. So, anyways, I was asking them, could I suggest something to them? They were like, oh yeah, sure. I was like, I'm in a crisis. I need some formula. So I was like, oh, so I told them about the milk that I put, you know, our girls on, because, you know, I breastfed, well, pump fed the twins and breastfed Jory, but I still supplemented with both. I'm gonna go up there. And I pretty much was telling, well, we were both sharing our stories, and she was like, oh my gosh, like I gave my son Similac when he was a baby. He's 8 now, and he was pooping blood, and I know what it was. Blah blah blah. The only thing that had changed was the Similac. And I said, girl, oh my gosh, my girls were in the NICU. They were having, like, they were thriving, doing really, really good on my breast milk, the liquid gold. And then as soon as it's time to get discharged from the hospital, they start trying to move at a fast pace, the doctors, and we're trying to, like, oh, we're gonna supplement to make sure the kids can, you know, sustain this many ounces when they go home, but we're gonna have to add formula to it, and we suggest that you kind of, like, you know, add that if you're not producing enough. We don't know if you're gonna, you know, some women continue to produce enough and some women don't, especially with twins. They didn't know how it will be. So it was like Similac, and it was like #1 pediatrician approved. So remember, Journey was discharged before Jaya. They did supplement Journey with that Similac the day when she left, and then after that she came home, so she only had to worry about my breast. But Jaya was in the hospital 2 days longer, so she supplemented it longer. And when she came home, what's the next slide? When she came home, she was projectile vomiting. I didn't know what the world was going on, and it was like right after I gave her that bottle with the supplemented formula. And I called the hospital, and I was like, hey, did this happen while she was there? They were like, no, it's normal. This ain't normal. What my child just did was not normal. This is not what a child should be supposed to be doing. This is just, they're only having milk. Like, this should not be happening. Oh, she's preemie. No. That's not normal. Being preemie, no. Nope. So I did my research, put myself in mommy mode, did all the research I can. I've told you guys this before, and I made a mommy book. I, you know, put for this information to be out there, especially the portion about the formula. And so you guys already know American formula has not been approved by any other country, has not been regulated by any other country. So that's another reason why when people
Girl, she just spits random facts. It's just amazing to me how someone, when you have 3 children, I just have 1, but when you have a minute to yourself in the car, when you could be doing so many things, and filming is one of them, because I do film a lot in the car. Just thinking of randomness, you have so many questions and so many things that people ask you about. Why, as a mother who has surpassed the formula stage, want to rant about formula when you could be talking about your house, the shelves, the progress, all of the things? This is what you choose to talk about. It's really disturbing. And I wish that Keesha would take a minute and go back and watch her videos, because I think if she watched her videos for any period of time, she would be embarrassed. I mean, at least I would. There are some times where I sit and I'm filming and I am just damn freestyling. And I realized, you know what? That's a whole damn freestyle, girl. Take that whole part out. Either save it for another time, or girl, throw it in the trash, okay?
and amongst so many
Hey
others.
y'all, okay. I am going to be speaking. Is the camera blurry? Hold on, y'all. The camera blurry. Okay, there we go. But yes, you guys, so I just did my hair. It's a little wet because I took a shower, but this is my outfit. I am about to go speak on panel, so I had to, get dressed for success. I don't know what shoes I'm about to wear, but I'm probably about to slide on my nude Christian Louboutins and be out of here real quick. So yeah. Okay guys, so I don't know if I gave y'all a full tour of the bakery last time when I was here, but it looks, these are like the filming rooms or content rooms, you guys. You can come in, do some content in, and this is where I was when we did the photo shoot. You guys remember? This is how it looks. I literally just finished ordering one of these vanity lights for my closet room. So let's
Thank you so much for taking the time to be with me.
Of course.
Yes, can you please introduce yourself?
I know I got so much stuff in it. Yes, so for those who don't know, I'm Keesha Kaylee. I am a veteran in the YouTube game. I've been doing it for 7 years now, almost 8.
So if you remember, while Keesha was on vacation, she put up a post that she was going to be doing some sort of talk, some sort of seminar with some ladies called the Bestie Gang. And not to be confused with the Bougie Gang, but the Bestie Gang, okay? And they spelled her name wrong. And there she is, all done up, talking about social media, okay? Let's take a little listen.
I also have a hair company. Well, let's just say I'm an entrepreneur. But my most important career job is being a mom. I'm also a mom of 3. I have 3 daughters, twin daughters, and also a baby girl.
And I asked others, what is your following on?
I have 500,000.
There's a terrible echo in this room, so it's a little hard to hear. I'm going to lower. Hopefully you guys can hear well. But it's a bad echo in the room. So not great for audio recording, clearly. But let's see. She's the lady asked her where she is in terms of subscriber count, and
Now, 8. I also have a hair company. Well, let's just say I'm an entrepreneur. But my most important career job is being a mom.
if you were really an entrepreneur, you would have started off, I'm an entrepreneur. I have several businesses, one including a hair company, and I also have a YouTube channel, amongst other businesses. Let's just say I'm an entrepreneur doesn't sound to me like you even classify yourself as an entrepreneur. It just sounded good, and you kind of put it together at that moment like, oh yeah, I'm a business person. Oops, I forgot.
I'm also a mom of 3. I have 3 daughters, twin daughters, and also a baby girl.
Yes. And I didn't ask others, what is your following on?
I have 500,000 on YouTube and about 120 on Instagram.
Okay, and can you give us, give someone that wants to start YouTube tips in your life?
So I kind of just got started. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was in Spelman College and I was a theater major, and my roommate told me that she was watching like a brown tutorial. I'm like, brown tutorial? Like, who does that on YouTube? So I looked at the video, long story short, it was someone named YouTube. I kept watching a few of her videos and I saw she was living this fabulous life. And she did a Q&A and someone asked her, like, what do you do for a living? Like, you live so well. And she's like, I'm a YouTuber. I'm like, YouTuber? I started Googling like how much she made, and I saw like, because the thing about it is, it's just like if you go into your YouTube platform and you see the things that are being recommended for the day, you literally have 5 seconds to capture somebody's attention to want to actually click your video. So just the thumbnail alone and then clicking that video, you have 10 seconds to get them to want to stay. And if you can't do that consistently, then you kind of sort of, pretty much need to go back and do the homework. So I did a lot of homework, I did a lot of research, I watched a lot of people, and I found something that was like my happy medium, and I kind of went from there.
And what was that?
Well, blogs. A lot of people.
Does she ever say she graduated from Spelman University, or does she just say she attended Spelman University? Did anyone? I'm surprised in her documentary, she never showed her walking across the stage or any. I mean, Spelman, amongst all universities, typically have a very kind of ceremonious time, you know, at that time that you graduate. So especially one that is steeped in tradition like Spelman, I would just imagine that there was a lot going on at the time that she would have finished her program. If she didn't finish, okay, fine. But I noticed recently she doesn't talk about Spelman as much, but I'm just wondering, did you know, like I'm just it's not a girl, I won't lose any sleep over it, but did she actually finish Spelman or she just went to Spelman? Cuz we never really hear her talk about it much, and I'm just kind of wondering, like, just asking, does anyone know? Anyone who was watching at that time.
I don't know if it was because I was in college. I think they had something to do with it. Like, people were like, oh my gosh, she said Snowman. Like, how's her life look? Like, what's going on there? Or, like, what's really posting? I had Instagram, I had Facebook, but I never really posted. So I didn't have anyone. So I thought it was like my guy. And I'm literally just picking up the camera because I'm just seeing it. It's just me. I'm not realizing hundreds and thousands of people are watching me and giving that energy from my camera, and then they bring it back to my comment section, my personal life, and it's just like a lot of opinions. And then you feel like you have to actually live up to those expectations of the people who are watching you because you have so many people. And then I start realizing I was literally drowning myself out. Like they were literally stuck in the energy because people don't really understand that impact that it has when they're looking at you and they're like, oh, just be watching her. They're not really thinking of the impact it makes when you have to literally be under the microscope of thousands of people and giving this critique or being told this and then have. I think for me, I mean, that's kind of hard for me because I'm not really easily distracted. I've always been a leader by nature, like all my life.
Girl, stop it.
So I never really, like, and I want everyone to win. So I guess for me, it never really was hard for myself on social media or on YouTube or my hair company or anything because I want people to win. I feel like there's room for everyone to win. It's when you wake up with that pessimistic spirit and energy of, you know, it's me and I'm the only one who can succeed. And sometimes in the YouTube community, it does look like you begin to feel like that. There's been plenty of times when I've seen comments of
it's like, girl, stay on track. You can't be positive anywhere.
Everybody else wearing, you know, and they're putting you in this mode, and it's the same things being recycled, but it's thousands of people on this platform, and we're all.
She is on a continuous loop. Look at the lady's face, if you can see it. Hold on, let me see if I can capture it. Look at her face. She's like, I can't make it bigger. I don't know what I did, but it's like the lady is looking like, okay, let's get back on track. Let's keep it positive. There are people here who want to know about social media. We didn't ask you about the pitfalls of social media. We want to hear the positive. We want to hear about growing a channel, having a career, making a paycheck, using it to promote other interests. If you're a financial planner, what is that girl's? Is it Lynn Alora? Erin on Demand, people who are into marketing, people who are into financial planning, people who are into spreading a good word like Tabitha Brown. There are a lot of people who use their platforms to spread the word of their other interests. Okay. They use it as a vehicle. Maybe no one would know who they are. Maybe nobody would ask for their services had it not been for the free marketing that you can do on YouTube. And if you're lucky and you're successful enough to be able to create an audience and a community, you may have clients and customers. She could have talked about her marketing business. She could have talked about her classes and her courses and all of those things. But what is she doing, guys? Let me go over to the comments because I hadn't seen what you guys are saying. Yes, Lynn, I love her, right? She just took a break. She's back. She talked about the comments. Guys, she loves us in the comments. She loves the reactors and she loves the comment section so much that she went to a talk where she could promote her business and she came to talk about us. Isn't that awesome? Thanks, Keesha. Ooh, thank you. Keesha loves the comment section.
It does pour a lot of energy. I'm actually in therapy.
What?
Like,
my God. Right. Is that what the people, look at the lady's face. Is that what people wanted to know? Is that what they wanted to know? Keesha.
It's just a lot of people don't really think about that. Like, that it makes, like, most people, when you going through any little imperfection.
She needs a manager so bad. She needs someone to give her 5 index cards, and one of them needs to say, "Do not freestyle. Don't freestyle, boo boo." And flip to the next card. The next card is, how did you build your channel? Tell them about the size of your channel. Tell them what kind of content you post. Talk about your businesses. Do not talk about the comments.
In life, you're not really worried about 1,000 people seeing it.
Right.
I gotta worry about that every single day of my life. So if I have any down day, it's gonna be called out. It's gonna be under a microscope. They're gonna talk about it. They're gonna make a spectacle about it.
The internet helped me buy a house. The internet helped me not have to clock in one day on anyone's job. Like, why is that so hard to articulate?
And that's hard, and a lot of people don't understand because they're just thinking, I'm just sharing my opinion, or I'm just giving a little feedback. But they don't really understand that the person behind that camera has feelings too. When they turn that camera off, they're just as human. And a lot of people, and a lot of times, I have been personally dehumanized just off the strength of people not allowing me to just experience life, understanding that I should be allowed to make mistakes.
Right.
I know they're like, you know what? See, this is why you do a pre-interview. This is why you sit down and you tell people exactly what you want them to talk about, because you will have someone who is, in my opinion, a basket case, who is going to come and just lay on all of their problems onto what was supposed to be a positive conversation. And the key is, when you go down dark, down to a dark place and you are in a public setting, the key is, once you are aware, like, oh shit, you know what? And this, I'm going to just say this, but we love a little God in the conversation, but God had a plan. Girl, that's the bet. But God had a plan. I bought a house. I'm with my boo. Da da da. Girl, just start going down, what makes you happy. And then you can turn this around, because these women want to be empowered. Like, why do you think that it was a good idea to sit around and talk about this bullshit?
I should be allowed to have a flaw. I should be allowed to have an imperfect moment or an imperfect thought or say a wrong word incorrectly or something like that, but they don't give you that grace and that leeway. So I think that since I have dealt with that for so many years, now it's just easier for me to look at everybody else like, I know what they didn't do. So I'm not looking at it as like,
So is that Key Cosmetics? Okay. So this is some of the items that are being featured. So the next thing is, they're back at the house. They're showing a little bit of the playroom. I'm not going to show much of that because I don't like to get into really showing the kids like that. You can watch that on your own. But the one thing that I did see, which was a source of concern for many, which we saw one day, was the outlets, and by the grace of God, they've been covered. Okay. They are covered. I think she showed a little bit less than just floors and walls. This guy was a complete, okay, like, I don't even know what was going on over here. This was, I'm sorry guys, at the end of the day, this was very ghetto. This was a very ghetto event. I know some people said some of these people are rich, and that's good. You can still be ghetto and rich, okay? That doesn't matter.
Joy's turn.
I mean, you can be ghetto and rich, okay? So let's not get that twisted. Just because someone has some money doesn't mean they ain't ghetto. Okay, period.
It's y'all Christmas gift.
Girl, let's be real here. There's plenty of ghetto people with lots of cash. Okay.
You know me getting it out.
She showed a little bit of the room. I can't see it. Hold on.
So thank you to one.
Thank you to another free gift. Can I just talk about this? So she said thank you to someone. Guys, this free life that these look, I'm not gonna. I've gotten free stuff too. I'm not gonna even lie. But I don't wait on free stuff to show up. Let me tell you, I don't wait on free stuff. Like if I need some knives, I'm not waiting for some knives to show up from somebody. Okay. I got plenty of whatever I need. Yes, something shows up and it's free. Good. Okay. Let me see. Can we see this little room? It's so cute. Now when she gets it actually furnished, she showed. Okay, here we go. So this is a glimpse of the room. And I guess whenever she gets more stuff in there, of course, true to form for Keesha, there is a potty seat right there. But yeah, Keesha, you've got 3 daughters. Where's all their stuff? I thought you guys had a ton of toys. This has a table and 3 dolls and 3 buggies and some stuffed animals. And maybe they're trying to keep it neat. Who knows how it's set up? But in a playroom, I'm not seeing a rug with ABCs. I'm not seeing some bean bags for them to sit down. I'm seeing a very scarcely decorated room for kids to play. I'm not seeing a chalkboard, dry erase board, puzzles. I see a few books. I mean, okay, it's the start of something because it's better than nothing. Because we see on these YouTube streets, oftentimes it is slim pickings for these children to use their imaginations and to have something to play with. So good job doing your job and providing a space for the children to be able to play all the way upstairs when you're downstairs. Okay. It's better than nothing. Is better than nothing. Okay. I just think that if you have not seen this video, you're in for a treat. If you want to see anxiety on 57, if you want to see mania on the internet, if you want to see someone talk about her snaggletooth friend who hasn't been to the dentist in over a decade, this is the episode for you. Okay. So enjoy. Go ahead and get you some. It was interesting. And girl, I wanted to cover the highlights of it. And that's it, and that's all. I don't care that anyone has to say potty belongs in the bed. They got 2. Look, can I just say something? The playroom has a bathroom, and their bedroom is attached to a bathroom. Why are there not toilets in there? And since they are big enough and tall enough, and you were at Target, why not get one of those step stools and a Barbie seat and put Barbie seats on both of those toilets? They don't even need that potty anymore. They're tall enough to climb up and sit on the seat. That's how you get them start flushing. They have access to 2 bathrooms upstairs. There is no reason for a potty seat. No, that's Bestie Gang products. Oh, okay. Thank you, Verena. Good morning to all of Bougie Gang. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for hitting that like button. Are we over? Okay, we're over 100. It would have been nice to have 200, but hey, can't get everything. Guys, yeah. Look, Keesha, we know she's out in the bushes, and we know someone is taking, and if she's not, someone is taking copious notes right now. Girl, that's it, and that's all. Okay. What else is there to say? I don't know. She strikes me as one of these mommies who wants to keep keep the kids' babies, and that happens to many moms. But like I said, this video was full of so much. I don't even know what to say. Okay. other than
Daddy a fool. That's my plate. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool.
period. Fend for yourself. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments, and then I'm gonna let y'all go and get to it for the day. I will say the floors are over. Okay. The floors are nice. They look okay. They're laminate. Downstairs, she didn't need to do what she did, but I mean, hey, that's her house. Old girl on the panel doing better than Keesha. That's what I've heard, that some of these people are very successful in their own right, and that's good, but you need to vet out your guests. You also need to pre-interview, and you need to kind of be on track with what the message is of the event. I don't know that they wanted to have Keesha turn it into a therapy session. So I wasn't okay. Didn't that fool say daddy a fool? She sure did. This is it right here. Wait, I'm sorry.
Daddy a fool. That's my plate. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool. Daddy a fool.
So she asked for her plate, and she says, "Is that my plate?" And Jeremy says, "Fend for yourself." And she said to the girls, "Daddy's a fool." Why did Jeremy say that? Yeah, that was it. I can't remember when that was from, but when I heard that, I was like, "Oh, that was funny." You guys have to go back whenever that was introduced. I can't remember that episode, but when it was said, I was on the floor. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. I've got to get to it, but I wanted to get here and do this reaction for you guys, because I know you guys have been waiting for a Keesha reaction for a minute. And this was Keesha, good job doing your job, sis. Thank you. Thank you for a wonderful video to react to. We enjoyed it. Keep being yourself and doing what you do. We love talking about it. You give us so much opportunity to talk about, girl, what not to do. Okay, thank you. Everyone who showed up today, and hit the like button. We are gonna just last minute. What does Keesha think about the keys, guys? 5% of you say she thinks they're stupid, which I can believe that, because she thinks she is the smartest in the room. 6%, she just assumes everyone is underprivileged. They don't have what she has. 10%, they're dumb. I guess dumb and stupid were kind of the same thing. I should have thought about something else. And then 79%, all of the above, which to me just says she has little to no respect for her audience, and she thinks she's better, right? Is that what that means? Keesha thinks she's better than her audience. And I really believe that, because honestly, it comes across in the content and the way she talks to people. I don't like talking to people who automatically assume that I don't know something. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you feel like you need to explain something, or you just want to explain it, come from a place of, I don't know, humility. But when you come from a place of you think you're better, then you're always she does talk to people as if she's talking down to them. And as someone who has been accused of talking down to people, which I do not, she really talks to people like they don't know what they're talking about. And she does talk down. That's the vibe that I get from her. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. Have a wonderful day. I may be back later if I can. If not, I will see you tomorrow. Take care, guys.
Walk it like I talk it. 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 You walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it.